Imagine this. It's the year 1960, the height of the Cold War, and two Italian radio amateurs intercept a mysterious Morse code signal. The world is locked in a tense race to conquer the final frontier space. The United States and the Soviet Union are the main players, each vying for supremacy, each desperate to outdo the other. In this charged atmosphere, two Italian radio enthusiasts are about to stumble upon something extraordinary. They intercept a signal, not just any signal, but one from a Soviet satellite. With bated breath and furrowed brows, they set to work, decoding the message embedded within the rhythmic beeps and pauses of the Morse code. And then, they find it. Two simple letters that send chills down their spines. SOS, an international code for distress. The implications are staggering. Could it be that there's a Soviet astronaut, a cosmonaut, out there in the vast expanse of space calling for help? This unexpected message sparked intrigue and fear. Was there a cosmonaut in distress in space? This puzzling signal, seemingly from a distressed astronaut, spawned countless conspiracy theories. One such theory, known as the Lost Cosmonauts, suggests a chilling narrative. It posits that the Soviet Union, in its quest to conquer the final frontier, suffered numerous failures that led to the deaths of between 60 and 150 individuals. These casualties, the theory asserts, were then systematically covered up by the Soviet authorities. The Lost Cosmonauts theory emerged in the shadow of the Cold War, a time of secrecy and misinformation. It fed on growing suspicions about the Soviet Union's space program and the lengths it was willing to go to maintain its image as a global superpower. The theory was fueled by the Soviet Union's notorious penchant for secrecy, which left ample room for speculation and doubt. Despite its widespread popularity, the Lost Cosmonauts theory is largely based on hearsay and conjecture. Concrete evidence to back up these claims has been elusive at best. The Soviet Union, for its part, has consistently denied any cover-ups. They maintain that all their space missions, successful or otherwise, were made public. Yet, the lack of transparency and the absence of definitive proof one way or the other have kept the theory alive. Some argue that the Soviet Union's denial is just a further indication of their attempts to hide the truth. Others point to the lack of evidence as a sign that the theory is nothing more than a fabrication. The secrecy surrounding the Soviet space program only added fuel to these speculative fires. The mystery deepened with the tragic deaths of Yuri Gagarin and Valentin Bondarenko. Gagarin, the first man to journey into outer space, met an untimely end in 1968. His death during a routine training flight sparked a flurry of questions. Was it a mere accident, or was there more to it? Then there was the unfortunate fate of Bondarenko. During a space endurance test, he suffered fatal burns in a fire, a tragic event shrouded in secrecy for years. The Soviet Union, it seemed, had a grim knack for burying the truth. These incidents, coupled with the alleged cover-up of 60 to 150 cosmonaut deaths, only fueled the fire of speculation. The mystery surrounding these events added to the enigmatic aura of the Soviet space program. It's as if the cosmos itself conspired to keep these secrets, echoing the silent Morse code cries of the lost cosmonauts. These tragic incidents, shrouded in secrecy, led many to question what was really happening behind the Iron Curtain. Despite the passage of time, the mystery of the lost cosmonauts continues to captivate. This enduring fascination, it's like a puzzle missing its pieces, a story without an ending. We've got a signal, an SOS from the void of space, and we've got the Soviet Union shrouded in secrecy and determined to win the space race, no matter the cost. But what we don't have is clarity. We don't have the names or faces of these supposed lost cosmonauts. We don't have concrete proof. All we have are whispers and theories, shadows dancing in the corners of history. This lack of clarity, this continued secrecy, it's a fuel for our fascination. It's the unknown that keeps us guessing, keeps us searching for answers. It's the what if that keeps the lost cosmonauts alive in our imaginations and conversations. The tales of their tragic fates, the whispers of their heroic sacrifices, they continue to echo across the decades, a testament to the human spirit and the price of progress. So we're left to wonder, what was the real story behind that mysterious SOS signal back in 1960?